Is it going to be an in-person event this time? I don't know. We'll see. May contain content that some viewers find offensive. Call of Duty. I find the fact that Call of Duty exists offensive.
And here we go.
Hello.
Hello, everybody. I'm Jeff Keighley, and this is Summer Game Fest, a live showcase of what's next in the wide, wide world of video games. We are live here in Los Angeles.
So furry in the background. So fluffy.
Watching inside an IMAX theater. Welcome to
IMAX.
our showcase event. Over the next few hours, we'll give you updates on the games you love, be joined by special developer guests, and yes, have a few surprises along the way too.
You sure
now,
about
what
that?
I love about this show is that it's a true cross-industry showcase. Whether you play on Xbox, PC, PlayStation, Switch, or mobile, we'll have games for you. It doesn't matter your platform of choice. We're all here to come together as one community that simply loves the art of amazing video games. The biggest franchises in the industry are here, like Call of Duty. You'll get introduced to exciting new worlds and new teams, and we'll make room for small independent developers who we think deserve the spotlight too. If we do this right, hopefully you'll discover a few new games to put on your wish lists.
You're going off the screen.
If you don't get every announcement that you desire, and let's face it, you're not going to get everything today, but we've got a lot
Elden Ring
of
2.
great stuff. So let's get started. Over 30 years ago, Capcom
Street Fighter
hit arcades, and ever since, this legendary
Street Fighter
Japanese
Adobe
fighting game series has continued to evolve. Street Fighter 6 is coming in 2023, and right now, we're excited to officially confirm a character coming to the game and show you the exclusive first gameplay footage.
We saw gameplay
Enjoy.
footage though. In the state of play.
You won't know what hit you.
Let me have some
America's hero is back.
Let's get this mission started.
Guile's theme. There's no UI, there's no HUD. It's not real gameplay.
This will be a good fight. Got you in my sights.
I will break you. Everyone's thick now. Dummy thick.
Neutralized. Predictable. Time to end this. Fire. Double. Seven. I'm just on another level.
I'm a douchebag. Oh, here we go, like the open world thing? No? Look, they show that? No. Okay. Your fight. So it is coming to Steam and Xbox.
It's all about the comb. All right, next it's time for a brand new game announcement here at Summer Game Fest. Check this out.
Mm-hmm. Focus Interactive.
Sergeant Leo Alvarez of the CM Leth Recon Squad. Our mission was to enter the Tantalus base, locate the ComSat relay, and bring it back online. We found the relay, but there was a...
Is this aliens or something? Oh my god, I think it's alien.
Close that gate. Nothing gets in here. Ray didn't make it.
It's definitely alien.
Disappoint peas.
Willis, take the lead.
Hello, we've got a new Alien game, but it's a CGI trailer. I don't care about CGI trailers, I want gameplay.
This ain't good.
Please. It's
What
made
we
by
found
Focus
was
Interactive, so it's gonna be a
A
budget
new
title,
kind of
probably.
evil. And it found us first.
Zombies?
What the?
Zombies?
This
What?
Was
That's
it
not
you?
alien. Zombies with guns. Okay, that's an alien.
Retreat! Willis! Open fire! Go, go, go! Alvarez, through that door! Hold that door, Sergeant!
Bye. Wow. What a dick.
I don't know what I saw in there.
Aliens.
I know when I close my eyes, I still see it. Now everyone's dead. And someone needs to know.
Aliens. Dark Descent. Oh, it's a top-down. Oh, it's a twin-stick shooter. Oh, see, from the CGI trailer, you'd have no idea what the game is.
That
It's a
was
full-player
Aliens Dark
co-op
Descent,
twin-stick
and it's coming
shooter.
in 2023 to console and PC. Next, 2 years ago at the Game Awards, we revealed the Callisto Protocol from the creative forces behind the Dead Space franchise. Today, I am thrilled to get to show you the first raw gameplay alongside its creator, Glenn Schofield.
I'm definitely.
But first,
This
here's
is
the
like
quote-unquote
my most
Schofield cut
anticipated
of the brand new
game.
trailer with a little more gore.
Ooh. Ooh. Starfield. That looks like Star Citizen there.
Take a look outside. Did you know that they
It's
call Callisto
fucking
the
freezing.
Dead Moon? Dead. Just like you would have been if I hadn't fished you out of that wreck. So whatever you're holding on to right there, that's your old life. You gotta let that go. Because your new life is entirely in my hands.
Where's the raw gameplay?
Trying to give you a chance at rebirth.
We're gonna burn for what we did to you. Oh, you got melee weapons. We saw this stuff in the state of play. This isn't new.
I just love that last part.
Hey, pretty boy.
Gives me chills every time.
Ah, a little bit more gameplay there. Melee. There's a lot more melee. Ooh. Ooh. Shoot the legs. Stomp. Stomp. Stomp back. Ow. Oh, God. Yikes. Oh, God. He's fine.
To your new home.
Well, I thought we were going to see, like, raw gameplay, like an actual, like, gameplay demo. It was more of just a, you know, quick cut trailer. We saw a little bit more, a tiny bit more, mainly the melee stuff.
That's right. We know what you wanted to see. And joining me now, Glenn Schofield, Striking Distance. Glenn, first of all, congratulations. This game looks absolutely incredible. And I got to say, the fact that you have built this team, this studio, new IP, shipping this December, all in COVID, blows me away. So congratulations.
Yeah, thanks, man. Thanks for having us. I really do appreciate it, Jeff. And, you know, for a second, just give me a second. You know, I want to thank you for all you've done for the game industry all these years, man. I think I've known you like 16, 17 years now. And You've been an ambassador. You've amplified new games, new studios, and I just wanted to thank you. I really do appreciate it.
Thank you. It's not about me. It's about you guys.
Yeah, I know, but
I appreciate that. Thank you so much. And yeah, it's so fun to do these shows and to show this game. So people saw the trailer, but what I'm so excited today is that you just brought a raw gameplay sequence. This game is in development, and people are going to be blown away.
Raw gameplay sequence.
Tell us a bit about what are we going to see today?
yeah, we got a couple minutes of, like you said, like raw gameplay.
Okay, you're going to show it now.
It's 2 segments in the first half of the game. One is a med bay, another one is a power station, and you're going to see some new enemies, some
show it then.
some, just about everything. We're showcasing a new weapon called the Grip. Okay. It's like a gravity gun, but it picks up the enemies and it shoves them into giant fans. It rips them apart. It's great. And then check out the nice ending we have, where we we usually will kill our main character Jacob, and in a very unique way. And just for a second, I want to thank the team, man. Like you said, through COVID, through everything else, the dedication, the hard work, you guys are amazing. Thank you very much.
Oh, well, Glenn, I got to say, again, what you guys are shipping this year, this looks like a world-class next-gen game. It's rare that teams are bringing something out like this year, and let's let the footage speak for itself.
The first proper next-gen game.
Here it is, the first gameplay of the Callisto
But it's coming
Protocol.
it's coming out on PS4, I think. Motion blur. Captured on next-gen hardware. Why would there be a hologram of someone's death? The final moments captured in hologram. Ooh, ooh. So you can pick up the enemies. You couldn't do that in Dead Space, I don't think. I don't remember. No, I don't think you could. Very, very weighty. This guy's rubbish. Okay, so it's got like an actual... It's got like a Last of Us kind of melee system. Like with the dodging and the super like heavy slow swings. Stomp. Stomp. Jacob stomp. Oh, Callisto credits. Puts his hand on the side. That's next gen for you. So he's got the suit. You can climb up stuff. You can mantle. Whoa. Is it running at 30 frames or is it running at 60? I honestly couldn't tell by looking at it. I could if I was playing it. Oh, it's not running very well, I can tell you that. It definitely had a frame rate drop there. Ooh. It's like the poison effects. Oh god. Oh my god, you can like... How is he still making noises when half his body was sucked into there?
That just happened. All right, moving on.
Jesus.
This October, Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 arrives. Infinity Ward is once again returning to its roots for a modern-day action game.
No.
And today we're about to show you the world premiere of its gameplay with a level playthrough. To tell us more...
No. Among Us... No. Okay.
Hi, everyone. In 2019... Modern Warfare changed everything. And on October 28th,
it was fucking bollocks. It was the worst Call of Duty game ever made.
With the launch of Modern Warfare 2. We are back, we are bigger, and we are bringing the entire team. Price, Gaz, Soap, Alejandro.
But like
And
Call
of
of Duty,
course,
the only
Ghost.
Call
We
of
needed
Duty
a
doesn't
stage
have
big enough
iconic
to debut
characters,
Call of
only
Duty in a
Price,
whole
and
new
that's
way,
it.
Inspired by the world we're about to enter. Oil rigs, cargo ships.
Like they're acting as if these are
Staggering
like
odds are
super
just the
iconic
beginning.
characters coming back.
Here
I'm like,
is Modern
who are
Warfare
they?
2.
I don't know who they are. I've played all the Call of Duty games and I don't know who they are. They're just dude bros. Hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah, dude. So I was reading up. Apparently there's like vehicle stuff. Vehicle combat. You can like jump onto other people's vehicles. My name is Price. The price has gone up for the game by £10. Because we're greedy bastards. It's now £60 on Steam for a PC game.
Good hook. Up and at him.
Is it next gen only? Doubtful. Wow, it's in cinematic ratio. There we go. Where's the UI? I hate it when I'm so past the point of this. I'm so cynical now. Where's the UI for the ammo and like the radar, the minimap? It's not going to look like this when we actually play it.
Room clear. Coming out.
Shadow 1 moving to the southeast and
It's got very good graphics, but Call of Duty always had very good graphics. Apart from Ghosts. Ghost looked terrible. Splat. You hit the HUD to be immersed. So because Call of Duty is so immersive. It's the most immersive, realistic first-person shooter ever made. There's a lot of us, crikey. There's like 8 of us.
Ghost, we're moving to the main deck.
He was having a shit.
boarding the ship with Shadow 3 now.
Roger that.
We need to move fast. All Shadows, force out. I want eyes on that container now. 2 copies, moving. We gotta roll.
So I actually played through Modern Warfare 2's remaster not that long ago because it was free on PlayStation Plus. It's rubbish. It's really bad. The campaign's like 3 hours long, if that, and it's just crap. So remaking a crap campaign maybe is a good idea. Maybe make it good. All the effects look pretty cool, you know, the explosions and the flashbangs going off. Again, very weighty. Seems like they're trying to make stuff more weighty, so you feel like you're actually grounded. Boots on the ground.
Clear.
Doesn't seem like it's running very well. Maybe that's the stream, I don't know, but it seems like it's a bit choppy.
Roger that. Confirm when the objective is neutralized.
There's nobody in there.
Where are the controls?
On that damn ship.
We've been duped.
We got a problem. Missile is somewhere on the ship.
stop that launch.
Let's move out! Ghost, this is Zero 1 back in the water, inbound to your position!
Solid copy, we're taking effective fire. The LZ will be hot.
Roger that! Once we're on deck, we push to the bridge! Fast! Secure those controls! Stop this vessel, yep! How do we board?
Hoorah.
Take the ramp! Hold tight, Sergeant!
What? This ain't the fucking Dukes of Hazzards, but on a boat.
Let's have ourselves a gunfight! Missile controls.
That was in the game then. I thought that was in real life. That sound.
Alejandro, maintain overwatch from the rig. We're forcing up. Copy that.
Copy that.
Reloading.
Well, it'd be great if they announced like a new BioShock.
I'm moving.
Containers are the only cover we have.
Just don't get caught between them.
Containers are the only cover we have, you bastard. They shoot people with guns. Yay. Exciting.
Visual on the bridge. Contact. Entry on the third. We have to get to that door. Check your corner.
Watch the container. X-ray down.
Course right. Channel 1, the missile's back to launch. How far are you from the bridge? This is 1. We're pushing towards the entry now. Copy that.
That's a rubbish porthole. What the hell? Portholes aren't supposed to do that. They're supposed to stay secure.
Visual on bridge entry.
Check it. Controls are internal. Alright, stand back. Shadow 1 going explosive on bridge entry.
I would stay. I would go back further. You're too close.
Execute.
Pre-order now and get early access to the open beta.
But I already own Modern Warfare 2.
That's what we're talking about. And joining us now, up from Long Beach, Johanna, great to see you. How's everything?
It's great. Thanks.
Great to have you with us, and also Jeff from Infinity Ward. So we saw the first gameplay. Thanks for that extended sequence. Looks incredible.
How come
Jeff,
Call
tell
of
us a bit
Duty
about
gets
that
like
mission.
a long
Where is that
gameplay
set in the game?
demo?
What are we seeing there?
Absolutely. So, first of all, we're really excited to welcome back Captain John Price and Gaz Garrick.
See, even he doesn't know who they are because they're not
they're
fucking
actually in what we
interesting.
just
No
saw
one
today,
knows who
but,
they
They're
are.
returning members from 141, and then the other two characters that you may recognize from the older franchise that we're reimagining are Simon Ghost Riley and, of course, Soap John McTavish. And then a couple other new characters in here that we're really excited that we got to create for this game. First, Commander Philip Graves and Mexican Special Forces Colonel Alejandro. And Alejandro, I gotta say, it's a character we're really excited about. He's a guy who's super capable and a guy who's just as important as Task Force 141. But as far as the level's concerned, I got a shout out to IW. This was a tremendous collaboration across all of the different disciplines. As you saw, everybody coming together, some really motivated devs here. And, you saw the wind and the animations and the awesome sound
What about
design.
all the other
And, of course, our new
studios that
water
work
tech, which is
on
actually
Call of
pushing the
Duty?
boat in different directions.
Like
It's creating
Raven,
a physically dynamic
High Moon
environment, allowing for the
Studios,
cover you were seeing. In
Treyarch,
certain cases, you could be behind cover,
others,
and then
Toys for
suddenly that
Bob.
cover would shift and leave you exposed, but it also leaves the enemy exposed, creating this emergent gameplay. So again, I'm very excited. Just can't wait I'm so excited that we get to show it off today.
And that's just a hint of where things are going to go. Johanna, tell us a bit about Call of Duty overall. Modern Warfare 2, obviously, we're so excited that it's back this year, but you've got lots going on across Call of Duty. What can we expect from you guys this year?
Yeah, we first of all, thanks for having us here. We're just so excited for October 28th. It's
I'm so
such a big moment,
excited.
not just for Modern Warfare 2.
I can't
and everything that
stand
Jeff and
still.
team
I'm
have
so
put in what have built,
excited.
but it really marks the step change, what we're calling a transformational moment for the entire franchise. You're going to see incredible rendering, incredible graphics, all the things just within the game itself, built all on one shared engine now across Warzone and Modern Warfare 2 going forward. Of course, there's a lot of chatter and interest about the new Warzone experience.
Yes.
We're affectionately
Well,
calling it
none of
Warzone
your
2.0.
things you bought will carry
there
over.
will be a standalone experience of Warzone for current existing players as well. So we're going to sort of feed the entire community there. But all eyes on the 28th. And again, I think the collaboration's just been incredible. Everybody's so excited for Task Force 141. Warzone coming to mobile as well for players on the go. We're on Steam, as you know. I mean, so it's just a big moment, and there's going to be a lot more to come in the months to follow.
Well, before we leave, we got to ask a little bit about Warzone 2. I know we just, we're showing gameplay here on this, but can you tell us anything? It seems like there was a little bit of a tease maybe in the trailer yesterday.
Yeah, when we're seeing that from the community, we love when the fans can pick up some things, some chatter about maybe seeing high-rise and other elements, but we will get into the details of Warzone 2.0 for sure. It will be an extension of the Modern Warfare 2 universe, so all the more reason why we think this game, this moment, is such an important title for all of us looking ahead. And like we
It's
said,
the
we're having
best
a bold vision around the
Call of
entire
Duty
future of the
game
franchise, so
since
we're
the
in a great
last
position. We're
one.
really excited.
All right, well, we're looking forward to October. Thanks so much for giving us a first look at the gameplay. Call of Duty, Modern Warfare 2. Thanks, Johanna and Jeff. All right, well, we've got lots more Summer Game Fest still to go, and now it's time to announce a classic PC gaming franchise is coming back with a sequel over 30 years after its first release. I loved this game when I was growing up, so I'm honored to share this very first look.
I wasn't alive then. "30 years later." Whoa. Flashback? Is it flashback? The fight continues. I'm a psychic. I know what the words are gonna be. Is it flashback? It's flashback. See? I may be young, but I know the stuff. 2. Flashback 2. Winter. Ooh. It's coming to
All right,
Switch.
let's turn back time. Back in
If I
2017,
could
we announced
turn
Witchfire
back
at the Game Awards.
time.
Almost 5 years later, I am so excited that the team at the Astronauts in Poland has put together an in-depth look at the gameplay of this dark fantasy first-person shooter, which will enter early access soon. I am so excited to play this, and I bet you will be too.
Early
when you see
access.
this.
Whoa. Yeah, that looks cool. That doesn't look like an early access game. That looks like a AAA game. It's like Elder Scrolls with guns. Okay, I'm interested. It's a submachine gun in a fantasy game. It's like Shadow Warrior, but medieval. Bolt action? What would you use a bolt action? But where's the HUD? Again, no HUD. Apart from a crosshair. HUDs are not cool anymore. Boo. I'm not a religious man. Which fire? Which fire? Wish list now. Early access soon. Epic Game Store. On early access on the Epic Game Store. Oh, Jesus. You've killed two birds with one stone
next
there.
up comes an ambitious new game from a new independent studio in Europe starring some very familiar names. Enjoy this world premiere new game announcement.
But it looked good. I'm interested. It looked unique. Fallen Leaf.
Medlog 29.
Is that Troy Baker? We don't like Troy Baker anymore. Boo. Get out of here.
I can't believe what I saw.
Solace, everything okay in there?
Is it Star Citizen? Any game that's in space is now Star Citizen. Welcome to Mars. Get out!
Something's going on here. And I need to find out what it is.
Fort Solace. What's the game? Don't know. Troy Baker. Oh my God.
And look who it is. Troy and Roger in person. Guys, this is so fun. The fact that you're working on a game together. What a cool team up. Welcome to the show.
Good to be here.
I got to ask you guys, who are your characters in this game?
Well, I get to play a character named Wyatt Taylor, who's a medical officer. Who's
I'm playing myself.
At this base, Fort Solace. And it's the epicenter of this mystery that we'll discover and uncover as we go through the game. And, of course, my character will be, at times, in opposition with Roger's character.
The battle we've been waiting to see.
Every once in yeah. Oh, man, we can't wait to show you what we've been working on. And by the way, Jeff, this looks awesome, man.
Yeah,
It's so great to be here. Thanks for having us.
It's so great that you're in another game. I mean, it's feeling this is your first game since Red Dead 2.
One of the first major ones for a while, and I play a character.
Hey,
by the name
pretty
of Jack
boy.
Berry. He's a maintenance engineer on a remote Martian mining post.
Okay.
And his job is to make sure that none of the equipment breaks down while it's on their graveyard shift. The graveyard shift meaning Mars and Earth are really far apart from each other and their orbits around the sun. So help is not a simple call away.
I got to ask, I think a lot of people will see this thing and they'll probably wonder, it's a new team.
What
right?
is it?
Independent studio in Europe that's making this, but with huge production values. I'm curious, how did you guys get attached to this? Tell us a bit about the background.
What is? How about you tell us what the game is?
2020 to me was the most impactful year for games. It was the first. I mean, obviously we had this unprecedented.
Well, because
the pandemic
your
and
game
forced the
came
way
out,
that we looked at
and
everything
everyone
as a
hated
society,
it
but also the way
because
this
it was
industry
bollocks.
functioned. But it was also brand new consoles. We had more tools that were being made available that were leveling the playing field between the AAA studios and the indie studios or the AAA studios. And so, just like anybody else, we got reached out. James Tinsdale with this brand new studio said, "We'd like for you to consider being a part of this game." And he walked me through a very brief description of what the experience was going to be like. And in the very beginning, he said, "We want this to feel it's a tight thriller. We want it to feel like Dead Space meets Duncan Jones' Moon." And I was like, "Sign me up. I'm into that, absolutely."
But what is the game? Is it just walking around?
New studio, brand new energy, and of course, I get to work with one of the best of the business.
And me.
I get the privilege
Who's the
of
other
getting to see this guy and watch him in action. I love to work, and I love the challenges and all the new innovations that this medium provides to performers. We can't wait to show you.
Do you want one Dead Space game, and then all of a sudden 3 come at once?
Performance capture, Unreal Engine 5. I mean, it looks absolutely phenomenal. Can you give us a hint about the gameplay? What are we going to do in this game?
Yeah, the verbs are always important. So we're going to let the game speak for itself. We'll be showing you more later on. But this is a game where you as the player, you're going to be exploring, you're going to be discovering. Like we said, it's a very tight
Is it a
thriller.
walking
So
simulator?
you're gonna be very fast-paced through through this world. There'll be multiple locations, multiple ways for you to traverse, which we're excited to show you about. And then the narrative is a huge element to this. They didn't waste any resources on the performance for sure. I got to tell one quick story, if I can. That was one of our favorite moments. There is a lot of action in this game, and that was at the forefront of this. And to speak to the performance capture aspect, we brought in an incredible, I got to give him a shout out to Nathaniel, our stunt coordinator, who walked us through and really approached this in a completely different way than anything I've ever done before. And he says, I want to know the story of this fight. And so Roger and I sat down. We said, these are who our characters are. And he goes, give me 1 hour and I will come back to you with the story of this fight. And after an hour, he comes to us and he goes, it was like a recovery program. It was 12 steps. And he walked us through this incredible fight. And about halfway through, I started tuning him out. And I was like, hey, man, I just want to let you know I've got no ego about this, but I can do a lot of things, but I can't do this. And he grabbed me by my shoulders and he says, oh, you can. You will. And it's going to be glorious.
And we did.
And we
it's
did.
Like a dance. There was a lot of trust, and it worked out.
Yeah, I mean,
we're
big,
excited
big
about
stunts. I mean, this is so cool to see. It's an independent studio doing this, teaming up with you guys. We can't wait to see more. Troy, Roger, thanks for joining us here.
Happy to be here.
Summer Game
Thank
Fest.
you.
All right, appreciate it very much, guys. All right, well, next up, keeping up with the space theme, it's time to world premiere a very exciting new game, which will feature a musical score by industry legend Mick Gordon. This one is going to grab you, and we are so honored to debut it.
Dun 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 dun. Is that him? Mick Gordon did the Doom stuff? Yes? No? Dun 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 dun. So many space games. Everything's in space. Space, space, space. Space, 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 space. Oh, what's that? What is it? Is it a gun? It's a weird looking gun if it's a gun. It looks real, man. Whoa. Do I need a new video card for this? Oh god. Whoa. Who makes a robot that looks like that? Why would you purposely make a robot that looks terrifying? Routine. Kind of gave me like Alien Isolation vibes. But such a small amount seen, you don't really know what it is.
To Xbox and PC. It was first announced a decade ago and is now officially back.
What?
I can't wait
it was announced a decade ago.
Now it's time to check in with a very special guest who's been in his fair share of video games, including most recently Fortnite as the Foundation. Dwayne Johnson, welcome to Summer Game Fest. How are you?
What's up, everybody? And what's up, Jeff? And what is up to the Summer Game Fest audiences live streaming?
The Rock is a tourist
around
attraction?
the world and everybody inside the epic IMAX theaters. Dwayne Johnson here, coming at you from my Iron Paradise, the very hot and sweaty.
We get it. You work out.
Smelly Iron Paradise, powered by, of course, Zoa Energy. The
No.
one fastest growing
What are you
energy
doing?
drink in
No.
the game.
No.
You
No.
guys know me,
No.
by
No
a lot of
advertising.
names.
Shitty
The Rock,
energy drinks.
La Roca in Spanish. Uncle Handsome, sexiest man alive. Big drink energy.
Stop
always
it.
room for a cheesy joke. There's always room for the extra large cheese pizza, especially when I'm delivering, and I deliver them often. You guys also know me as the greatest and most electrifying surprise in gaming that happened. You know me as the Foundation.
No.
And I gotta tell you guys,
I didn't.
number one, thank you
no,
so
I
much
didn't
for the
know you
crazy
were
response of
in
me becoming the
Fortnite. No.
Foundation, but also, I gotta say that I've had such a pleasure working with Epic Games and the teams over there, and we cannot wait to show you what we have in store for the future. And speaking of the future, in the future, you will also know me as Black Adam. Black Adam, as
Oh no, it's a fucking... It's an advert for Black Adam. I actually watched the trailer. It looks rubbish. It just looks so generic and
Black
boring.
Adam has the powers of Superman, but the only difference, well, there's a few differences, but one of the biggest differences is Superman's weakness is magic, and Black Adam's, one of his superpowers, is magic.
Superman's weakness is magic. Superman's weakness is kryptonite, which I don't think is magic.
Around the world in theaters only, and you guys will
It's
finally
like
see
green
the
crystals.
power in the DC universe change. It has been an honor to become Black Adam, and it is a role that's in my DNA and that I was born to play. I was born to play the Man in Black, and I'm honored to show it to you guys on October 21st. So until then, stay healthy.
He got more of a spotlight than the fucking gameplay for games.
Keep kicking ass. Enjoy your gaming, and I'll see you down the road. This is Black Adam.
Boo. No. This is not... No. 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 This is... It looks shit. No. 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 It looks bollocks. Why are DC films so drab and grey? Where's the colour? We're gritty and serious. Hey, dude.
This world.
Hell yeah, dude.
Or you can be its savior. That's up to
I like
you.
Piers Brosnan, but my favourite Piers Brosnan role is Mamma Mia. Oh, it's Outriders. I actually liked Outriders. I know it got a lot of shit, but I actually liked it. What just wrecked the mic? What just wrecked the mic? Psych. More icy. It's all about the ice. So I think it's a paid expansion, I think. I might play it. I might play it. But why not show gameplay? We know what Outriders looks like, so why don't you just show the gameplay? '30th of June, that's really close. June 10th for the end game. I don't care about the end game. I care about the actual game towards the end game. Splatoon 3. Monster Hunter Rise. Sunbreak. Cuphead. When's that coming out? The DLC? Xenoblade Chronicles 3. See, all the games are coming out on Switch in the summer. That's where all the games have gone. Is this an advert? Are these adverts? Are these fucking adverts? We got adverts. Yeah, Fall Guys is going free to play, I think. Yeah. And you got to re-download it because it's like getting a new launcher or something. What song is this? Fresh out the tub like rubber dub dub. What lyrics? Fall Guys is great. I like it a lot. Especially now that they've got like loads of different events.
That was so fun to see Courage and Ray in that Fall Guys piece, and you can play and download Fall Guys for free starting June 21st across all platforms, including Nintendo Switch, Xbox, PC, and PlayStation. All right, back to another new game announcement. We're going to announce a brand new game and universe from a new team of legendary developers. Check this out.
Frost Giant Studios. Aurora Borealis comes in view.
Discovery, this is Command. Storm's in your way. Prepare for extraction.
So many
Signal's
space
breaking up.
games.
Command, I'll do one last scan. See you soon. Over. Okay, hurry.
It's Dinklebot. Dinklebot. Is this a CGI trailer again? I think so.
Now we're talking. Command, I may be onto something. I have it, Command. Repeat, I have it. Mission accomplished.
Ow! she barely made. She got smacked into concrete and she went, and broke it. Her back should be broken.
Hang tight, Doc. I've got this.
It's a Balrog. Balrog. Mecha versus Godzilla. Whoa. I don't give a shit. It's not gameplay. It's a CGI trailer.
Glad you could make it.
We gotta move. Now. There's a storm coming. And hell's coming with it.
Stormgate. Isn't there a game called Stormgate already? 2023 beta? But what's the game? We don't know what the game is. You can't say register for the beta. We don't even know what the fucking game is yet.
There you have it. Tim, congratulations. Stormgate is real. We have a name and some details.
No, we didn't.
Congratulations
No
on this
details at
announcement.
all.
We're so excited about the return of RTS, brand new.
It's an RTS.
franchise. What is a Stormgate?
See, I would have never have got that
So
from the trailer.
Stormgates are portals that open during a massive solar storm that unleash the infernal host on future Earth.
Okay. And we saw some hints of some. I mean, you guys coming from Blizzard and StarCraft, everyone wants to know about races. Tell us about the sides in this RTS game.
Yeah, we're unveiling our first 2 factions today, but there will be more. So the Human Resistance, and we saw an archaeologist from the Human Resistance in that intro cinematic, and then also the Infernal Hosts, who are these demon-like monsters who come from another world.
I think
Wow.
one thing everyone wants to know about
Come from another
your
world.
background pedigree of the team, of where do you want to push the RTS genre? It's something we've all loved for decades, but opportunity for a lot of innovation. I know you're going to show us, I think, some hints of where you're going to go image-wise with the actual gameplay made in Unreal Engine. But any sense of what you want to do for the gameplay in this game?
Absolutely. But the first thing I want to say is we are very consciously trying to stay true to what players already love about RTS. Where we're really trying to push the genre and be innovative. First off, approachability. For one thing, we're free to play, but no NFTs, nothing like that.
You ruined it.
Just to lower that barrier to entry.
They're having to say like no
We're
NFTs
also really
now.
trying to be a lot more social.
Fuck me.
So you'll be able to play the campaign cooperatively. We've got 3-player open-ended co-op.
Gaming is ruined.
We've even
Gaming
got
is
3 versus
over.
3 for competitive multiplayer. But of course, we've also still got 1v1 competitive.
And as a little surprise, I think we've got some first kind of work-in-progress images from the game, right?
Yeah, these are still very much
We're
being
so
worked on,
early.
but
We
some
have
shots of,
images.
actual assets.
Images.
Unreal Engine.
Wow, well, I love it.
See, the game is running at 1
1
frame per second.
Now, get ready, and I'm just so thrilled that there is a brand new RTS franchise coming from you guys and your background and what you did, at Blizzard and StarCraft. We're so excited about this team, Frost Giant. Thank you so much for giving us your announcement today on Summer Game Fest.
Thank you so much for having us here. Really grateful.
Awesome. All right, Frost Giant, Stormgate, keep an eye out for it. Now it's time for another indie game announcement that I'm excited to share with you. High Water. Check this one out.
Good morning, High Water dwellers. High Water Pirate Radio, keeping you in the know with our flow. Alphaville authorities continue to deny false rumors that Alphaville elites are planning to evacuate to Mars. True or not, the one thing we can't deny is that the world ended on a sunny day.
The world ended on a sunny day. Boys and girls surfing in the bay. Kids clamored in the park. No one suspected the coming dark. The wave was coming, but the sky was clear. I let it wash over me. Swept away, swept away, swept away without fear.
Sail away, sail away, sail away.
Swept away, swept away, swept away without fear. The world ended on a sunny day. Boys and girls surfing in the bay. Children clamored in the park. No one suspected the coming dark, the coming dark.
What a breathtaking trailer. High Water is an adventure strategy game set in a world ravaged by extreme climate change. Now, speaking of the world
That doesn't
around
sound
us,
realistic at
conflict in
all.
Ukraine is not far from anyone's mind, and it's impacted the development of games, including Replaced from Sad Cat Studios, a Belarusian studio with devs from Belarus and Ukraine. The team had long hoped to reveal a new trailer here today, but were understandably unable to complete it in time. Guys, I just want to say we're thinking of you and all the developers impacted by the conflict and hope to be able to share your work at a future show. All right, our next game is an official selection of the Tribeca Games Festival. It's American Arcadia, where you play Trevor, whose life is being televised with the viewing population constantly voting you up or down. When you become unpopular, you need to start running for your life. Check this out.
Picture a city where technology and science go hand in hand.
You've got no nose.
Fun and entertainment.
My grandfather, Elijah Walton, had a dream to build the city of tomorrow. That dream is now a reality, and that city is Arcadia. A 43-square-mile metropolis where each and every citizen enjoys a life of luxury and comfort. Broadcast live 24 hours a day, 7 days a week on every digital platform. American Arcadia. Control. Subject on the run on camera 4025. Interrupt broadcast immediately.
Listen to me. We can't allow Trevor Hills to escape under any circumstances.
Trevor. Trevor, can you hear me? Be careful and don't make a sound. Don't worry. I'm going to get you out of there.
Coming soon to PC and console.
Apparently we've made it to the beach.
Whoa.
Next up is a sequel we've all been anticipating for a long time. There's Trouble in Paradise, and watch out, you don't want to get bitten. After many years of rumors, we finally get an update on this much anticipated sequel.
Trouble in Paradise. Viva Pinata. Trouble in Paradise. Talking too hard on your lollipop, oh, love's gonna get you down. This is like that Dead Island 2 trailer. It's Goat Simulator. They're doing another Goat Simulator. I think this is a parody of that Dead Island 2 trailer. I played Goat Simulator. It's bollocks. It's really bad. Ew. Goat Simulator free? What? I didn't even know there was a second one. Where's 2? When did 2 come out? What?
There you have it. That was Goat Simulator 3, and it's coming later this
When
year.
did 2 come out?
Now, last year, Marvel and 2K announced Marvel's Midnight Suns, a tactical RPG from Firaxis Games, the studio behind XCOM and Civilizations. Heroes from the Avengers and X-Men crossover with supernatural ones like Blade and Ghost Rider for a battle against Lilith, the mother of demons. Today, we've got to look at some new folks set to join the battle.
No hope under your watch.
There is no Goat Simulator 2. Have they just gone straight to free? As a joke. Like with the Travelling Wilburys. Travelling Wilburys, Volume 3. So there were some leaks for this, I think. There was like a release date leak, and there's going to be like tons of cosmetics that you can't get in the game or something.
There, my sweet child.
Venom, no!
Mother won't hurt you.
Mother won't hurt you. I'm only burning you with green flame.
Parker luck. I'm gonna need some backup.
Have we seen gameplay for this? I think we have. It's XCOM, but with Marvel characters. And they're all golden. Black and gold. Sounded like the Duke Nukem soundtrack then. October 7th. Pre-order to receive the Doctor Strange Defender skin.
Counting on you again, old friend. 3, used to always work. Well, it did that one time.
Cuphead.
That was Midnight
I hate
Suns,
Cuphead.
And now we're moving on to the wonderful world
But it's out
of
soon.
Cuphead,
Oh
the
no.
delicious last course.
Oh no.
Can you believe
It's
it?
so
We're only
difficult.
A couple weeks
Oh
away
no.
from playing the delicious last course DLC. You see how they did that for Cuphead. Joining me now is Maya Maldenhauer from Studio MDHR. So first of all, Maya, it's really coming.
It's really coming June 30th on all major platforms. We are thrilled.
Wow, I'm so thrilled too that I think all the fans can't believe that this is here. And I've been lucky enough to play this actually on my Steam Deck last week, and you guys gave me a copy. I can't. People are not going to be ready for how amazing this looks and the backgrounds and what you guys have done. I feel like you've amped up obviously the gameplay. It's difficult as we would expect, but the visual look, you guys have taken it even to the next level, which I didn't think was possible.
Yeah, we absolutely did. I couldn't pinpoint one thing that we're proud of in this because we really honed our craft, took everything to the next level from animation, the backgrounds, the music, gameplay design, and of course our new playable character, Miss Chalice. I'm very proud of her.
Chalice is fun to play as, and even though this is a DLC, it feels like it's its own game inside of Cuphead in many ways.
It is, definitely.
Yeah, you just get on the island, and there you are off to this new new territory, which is amazing.
Yeah, it's our biggest island yet. Super-sized bosses, lots of secrets to discover. Don't let any rock go unturned.
Yes, and lots of challenge ahead. Well, I know you brought. I know you don't want people to necessarily to have too much spoiled about the game, but you brought a little something for people.
A little something, yeah. It's brand new gameplay footage of one of our new bosses, Mortimer Freeze. It takes place in an icy arena and features some of my personal favorite attacks and transformations. We hope everyone enjoys it.
All right, let's check it out. Cuphead, the delicious last course. Thanks, Maya.
Oh god, I'm getting PTSD flashbacks. It's I hated it. It's too difficult. Ugh. It's a knockout. You showed the entire boss.
Now, if you want even more Cuphead, and who doesn't, tomorrow we will show you an exclusive look at Season 2 of the Cuphead Show when I co-host Netflix's Geeked Week, which will include new show and game announcements. It streams at 10 a.m. Pacific, 1 p.m. Eastern. And that's not all. There's more Summer Game Fest all weekend long. Coming up next is the Day of the Devs Indie Showcase with I Am 8-Bit and Double Fine, then Devolver's Marketing Countdown to Marketing. Tomorrow after Geeked Week, there is the Epic Games Store Showcase at 11 a.m. Pacific, 2 p.m. Eastern, with news on Rocket League and the Tribeca Games Showcase. And Sunday, don't miss the Xbox and Bethesda Game Showcase with a look at the future of Xbox and Game Pass. Now we have some exciting news for Nintendo Switch and PC fans about Neon White, a game where you play an assassin from hell who slays demons for the chance to ascend to heaven.
I want to descend to hell.
We're called neons. Sinners plucked from hell to do God's dirty work. But I'm finding it hard to believe we're in heaven.
In heaven.
10 days here.
Man, see? I'm a cat, see?
You think you can win me over by showering me with gifts?
Oh, it's furries. Oh no. June 16th. That's in a week.
We've shown you lots of games today made by huge teams. Now it's time for a game made by a single father in Poland. Over the past year, he's brought on some help to bring his vision for a fast-paced action game, Midnight
Well, it's not
Fight
made by
Express
one
to
person
life.
then, is it?
Let's take a look.
If he got help.
You know the saying, get knocked down, get up again, that whole spiel.
I think we saw this. It looks
Well, it's
familiar.
Time, partner. Time to rise up. Together.
I'm not sure.
It's happening. The big guy's actually going through with it. While I sat at his side, seeing lives as dollar signs, had the stink of corruption all over me. You know who put it there? Nah, not him.
I like it. I like it a lot.
Well, I ain't wearing it anymore.
It's like seafood, but top down, with guns.
Sitting down.
What? From the Coke? What? Wait a minute. Something about Destiny 2, the Witch Queen? They got someone from that? That's odd. It's on Game Pass.
Such a cool game, and I'm happy to announce that a PC demo of this game is going live right now on Steam and will be part of the Steam Next Fest next
I'm
week.
downloading it
I really want more playable
after the
games
stream.
in the hands of you guys at home, and that's one of them. Check it out. All right, joining me now is Megan from Digital Extremes to talk all things Warframe. Megan, how you doing?
I'm so good. My fellow Canadian.
I know.
I know who she is.
Always have these Canadian teams on the show. I don't
We
know
have
how
a
that works
connection.
out, right?
It's okay.
We do. Well, we have a great connection. We've also done a lot with Warframe over
How you
the years.
doing,
I
eh?
know right now, anyone watching
Good,
on
eh?
Twitch for more than 30 minutes, this show is going to get a special Twitch drop, right?
That's right. I already have seen people getting it, so it's
Yes.
very exciting. She's right there, loud and proud. Protea, 30 minutes for watching. Thank you for letting us kind of take over your special events category, but she is there and she is for you if you are properly linked up.
No, Warframe, you know, as I said, we've done a lot over the years. You guys have done incredible things with the game, and I know you have TennoCon coming up in July, which is your big kind of event of the year to reveal what's next. What can you tell us?
Well, I can't tell too much, but yeah, July 16th, 2022. It's a
Can you make
digital
something
event
new,
again
please?
this year. Today,
Can you make a
actually,
new
we
game?
just launched the digital items for it, so you can get some in-game goodies, some really cool.
Didn't they make the
cosmetics,
Darkness
merch,
2?
All that really great stuff went live today.
Make a new,
But
make
of course, the reason I'm
something
here
like that,
is
please.
to, kind of debut. We have our Tenno Live during TennoCon, which is our big reveal of the night, and we usually do a little bit of a gameplay, a little bit of a demo, and I think a lot of people can suspect what it might be, but I'm here to kind of confirm what it is that Tenno Live is going to show.
And what is that?
Can I say it?
Yes, I think you can.
Okay, you're going to get your first look at the Deviri Paradox.
Finally.
Finally, I know it's been a couple years, but Deviri Paradox is going to be what Tenno Live is all about, and I'm so happy. The team worked really hard on the teaser you're about to see for it.
They
and
made
I'm
Dark
just really proud and
Sector.
excited to show it.
They made
Thanks so much for
Homefront.
being here on Summer Game Fest. Let's take a
Really?
look at that right now.
My child, my friend, what was done is done. New dangers, new choices await us now.
That actually looks like the guy from Dark Sector. I wish I liked this game, but I don't. I do not.
For now, dream of who we were and of who we have become.
It's in sepia tone. It's in black and white. Titania. Titania. Homefront. Yeah, I don't really like any of their games. I didn't like The Darkness 2.
Next, it's time for a new look
I don't
at
like
Honkai
Homefront.
Star Rail, an upcoming open-world space RPG. Yeah, a lot of space today from Genshin
Exactly.
Impact Studio
Space.
Hoyoverse across mobile and PC. This studio continues to deliver, and this new trailer reveals for the very first time a new and exotic realm players will be able to explore.
Agoo! It's an anime.
Listen. You are in a daze right now. You don't know who you are, why you're here. None of that matters. In the near future, you will encounter many perils. You will meet companions who treat you like family and embark on unimaginable adventures. Remember what you feel in this moment. As long as you know in your heart where you're heading, you will arrive at the end of the story. That's the you I like.
Ooh, senpai!
I have wine to soothe the souls of honored guests. Welcome aboard the Cienjo La Fool.
And that's not all from Hoyoverse. Today, I'm excited to introduce you to Zenless Zone Zero, their next major new IP. It's a futuristic urban action game. I have to say, I'm blown away by what I've seen so far. It was announced a couple weeks ago, and it has the detail of Genshin Impact with a fast-paced action style. Here is the world premiere of a brand new look at Zenless's notable characters, armed enemies, and world of danger.
ZZ Top. Every girl's crazy metal sharp dress man. It's a furry. Space. 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 Ooh.
One of my favorite reveals last year was TMNT Shredder's Revenge, which reminds us all of the Turtles arcade games back in the day. Well, it's
I wasn't alive back then.
The team wanted to use SGF as a way to reveal one exciting aspect of the game they've been keeping under wraps until now.
You can play as who's that? I don't know who that is. Casey Jones, that's who it is. Cowabunga, dude. Hell yeah, dude. 6-player mode. Ooh, that's going to be a bit chaotic. Jesus Christ. Available June 16th. That's in a week. Ooh. Is this Rogue Company or something? It's a CGI trailer. No. Super people. Is that a joke? What a name. Hi, we are the super people. People like laughing under their breaths. Super people. Don't worry, the super people are here to save you. Bum 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 bum. On console? Oh my god. How's that gonna work?
How far will you push humankind?
It'd be like Civilization Revolution. Day one with Xbox Game Pass.
Humankind allows you to shape your civilization by combining a multitude of historical civilizations from the ancient to the modern
And it's
era.
not Civilization.
One Piece is celebrating its 25th anniversary this year, and Bandai Namco is bringing the mega popular franchise back to video games with One Piece Odyssey. Monkey D. Luffy and his crew of pirates are off on their next adventure. This trailer reveals the setting, a mysterious island where Luffy and his Straw Hat crew become marooned in this exciting upcoming JRPG.
So he ate an apple and it made him stretchy.
Journeying along the
I
Grand
think.
Line.
That's all I know.
見ろよ、あの島。でけえ塔がいっぱい立ってる。空に伸びてるあの光はなんだ。よし、面白そうだ。行ってみよう。ちょっと待ってルフィ。変な形の積乱雲がすごい速度で増えてる。こいつはノックアップストリームだ。なんだありゃ。おい、落ちるぞ。
The ship can fly. No, it can't fly. Frankie. Ooh. stupid ice. Stretch Armstrong.
Filled with new encounters
And now we see the gameplay.
and hidden mysteries. Unravel the adventure that awaits.
Looks like Dragon Quest.
In an
Dragon
Odyssey
Quest? Is that what it's called?
beyond imagination. One Piece Odyssey.
ここはあなたたちの記憶をもとに作られた世界よ。
This August, Soul Hackers 2 from Atlas launches, and we've got your first listen to the English voice cast with this quick new look.
Ringo.
You say Gringo?
Ringo.
Ringo? Peace and love, man. I'm the last remaining Beatle. I'm one of the last remaining Beatles.
Take my hand. You get one more chance to make things right. So that's our mission then. Save the world.
I could have sworn this was a live stream about games. Where is the gameplay?
Wondering how to plan for your summer gaming dreams. NerdWallet can help you find the smartest
No.
credit card to
No.
reward your gaming purchases
No.
at nerdwallet.com.
No.
The Epic Mega Sale is going on
Oh,
right now.
yes.
Save up to 75% off top
There are
PC
some very
titles,
good deals.
with an additional 25% off eligible
Very good
products.
deals.
And it wouldn't be the Mega Sale without the
I'm not
free games
sponsored by
vault,
Epic Games.
featuring Maneater. Be sure to claim your copy before the sale ends on June 16th. Tune into the Epic Games Store Twitch channel for our summer showcase on June 10th at 2 p.m. Eastern, 11 a.m. Pacific. We're taking a look at new announcements and updates from
Saints
PC
Row.
titles heading to the store this year and beyond.
What if all your games were in one place? Then there would be a monopoly, and it would be bad.
You nuts?
So it's all in one place, but you need 6 different launches. And a good internet connection that is close to the server. Arcade Stadium 2. Not actual gameplay footage, you don't say. Oh, this game is bollocks. It's terrible.
Hit with the unexpected in Mario Strikers
It
Battle
runs
League.
like shit as well in the multiplayer. Digital Foundry did a video on it, but they didn't test the online. And the online runs really bad.
Fun, it hurts. Mario Strikers Battle League, only on Nintendo
yeah.
Switch. Game rated everyone 10 and up.
Hi, my name is Carl and I'm a developer on Metal Hellsinger. You know how in some games where the music's really good, you feel compelled to move and shoot to the beat? But what if you had to? In Metal, the better you are at slaying to the beat, the more intense everything gets. And we have
I played it. I
performances
played
from
the
legendary artists
demo,
like
the
Serge
trial
Tankian from System of a Down.
multiplayer
So when
thing.
headbanging isn't
multiplayer
so when
thing.
headbanging isn't
It's bad.
mandatory, we do recommend it. Our demo is live now on Steam,
It's a
Xbox,
demo?
and PlayStation platforms, so go check it out and slay to the beat.
But I've got no rhythm at all. And I don't like metal. Metal. New metal. Metal Hellsinger. Demo out now. Funcom. It's not very fun though, is it?
That one was Metal Hellsinger, coming later this year from Funcom, a rhythm shooter with metal music. And right now, as I mentioned, a demo has launched on PC, Xbox, and PlayStation for you to play for free. Next up, a new game launches tomorrow, The Quarry from Supermassive Games. This spiritual successor to Until Dawn.
These guys are making so many games. They're making like 2 games a year at this point.
Binge-worthy teen horror entertainment experiences where your every choice shapes your story and determines who lives and who dies at a camp in upstate New York. Here's the first look at the launch trailer.
And it's not part of the anthology at all. It's its own separate thing.
But if your whole family, you know, like every last one of them decided to jump down the bottom of a well and they're all just...
The last one they made was the
hanging
best
on the end of the
one.
rope. How come one person...
What was it called? I don't remember. But the one that was set in the Middle East with Ashley Tisdale.
And what's the point of that?
What?
Who's that?
There is a lot more to this than you realize.
Like what?
Kidnapping.
It's her
murder,
from The Sweet
cover-ups.
Life of
I
Zack
think
and
the whole
Cody.
Hackett family is in on it.
You have no idea.
Oh look, they got
what's
loads
going
of
on.
like actors.
Not a goddamn clue.
It's Ariel Winter.
All right, let's do this.
Who should I call?
91. Ghostbusters.
You mean 911? Who says 911?
Goodbye, cruel world.
Who's that? That looks familiar.
We gotta get out. I'm gonna enjoy watching you.
She was in Insidious, I think.
This isn't a ghost story. It's a creature feature. It's really happening, and you're all in it.
This is gonna get a little messy.
The Quarry. You seem to be in a bit of a quarry.
Them's the rules, you noob.
You noob? Who says you noob?
Back at the Game Awards, we were proud to reveal Nightingale, a shared world survival crafting game from Inflection Games up in Canada. Now it's time to give you a brand new look and deeper look at the game, including its innovative realm card system that lets you impact things like the weather pattern, resources, and challenges in this procedural realms. Here is your exclusive new look.
No. No survival games, please. No. Early access survival games.
You're alone in the realms, I'm afraid. The portals are a mess. Not even sure if Nightingale made it.
So, you're not in the really cool steampunk world. They put you in a boring, generic forest. Are you stupid? Why would you do that? Why would you do that?
If the portal arch is inactive, you'll need to make realm cards from rare resources. Once you have realm cards, you can activate the portal.
Beware though. Foul things lurk in the interrealmic void, waiting to get in. Be ready with your axe pick.
Axe pick. Ask me a question. Ugh, this. Why? Oh, I want to be in the steampunk world. Here's a game that will sell 1 million bazillion copies and then die immediately.
Think but this,
Afterwards.
and all is mended.
The Saints are
Ooh.
marching in on August 23rd with the reboot of Saints Row.
When
that
the
was
Saints
last year
come
at Gamescom.
marching
And today,
in.
we're happy to announce the launch of the Boss Factory demo across
Oh.
PC and console.
You can
which
make
lets
your own
design and
boss.
set up your character. And since it's Saints Row, you guys are going to have a lot of fun with this one. Check it out.
Guys.
This game, I don't know about this game. It looks last gen. It looks like it should have came out like in like 2015. I don't know.
We are so good at
this.
Which fool wanna challenge me? Got a pack on your back with a strap, can't relax cause you know there's no guarantee. I ain't never guessed, that's a fact, don't react to the test of the mass and the cavalry. Stay correct with your majesty, savage, never kneel, never have defeated.
Previous gen, last gen.
Perfect.
Dinner and a show, baby.
Next gen, current gen, last gen, any gen. I feel good. Download now. The Epic Game Store. What about Steam? Ooh.
Next, we've got an exclusive first look at extended gameplay of Warhammer 40k Darktide, Fat Shark's follow-up to the critically acclaimed Vermintide series. Darktide promises intense 4-player co-op action and terrifying
but it's in the
enemy hordes to team
40,000.
up against. And it's out on September 13th for PC,
Okay.
on Steam, and
I actually
exclusively
might
on console
wanna play this.
on Xbox.
Manufacturer of HL 1736 is heading towards a power system.
Alright, is this gameplay?
Heretic sabotage.
No.
So you're going to restore the coolant and hopefully save the day.
Bloody hell, Governor.
Get in, access the operations array, and use the cryonic rods to flush the system. Preferably before something explodes.
Why do you have a
Head on
hammer?
through the ventilation tunnels and look for an access
Use a
point.
gun.
This way! Move it!
Move it. Humans. Where are the orcs? Killing floor.
Set your data interrogators. If all goes well, we can unlock the system, prime the rods, and send them where they're needed.
Yeah, let's get this little knife out. Tiny little knife to kill loads of whatever they are.
That's the first part done. Get to the base of the Matrix bar and put those cryonic rods to work. What are you waiting for? Get it in place.
What are you waiting for? Put it in. That's what she said. Where are the Space Marines? I want to be a Space Marine.
Bloober Team is known for
No.
psychological horror games like
No.
Blair Witch and The Medium.
No.
Today, they are ready to reveal their latest creation made completely in Unreal Engine 5 for a visceral horror experience. It's a return to the world of Layers of Fears. Get a dose.
So they're not making Silent Hill remake?
Someone once said
No, these games are shit. How the hell do these guys keep getting the money to make new games? Who buys these?
They say it's a tale of sadness and guilt of an artist trapped in a place beyond redemption.
Layers of Hill.
This is a story of my fear.
Silent
and
fear.
hatred of the horror of my love.
Silent layers.
And it is mine to tell.
Now I see it. All this misery, all this suffering. There was no other way.
There was no other way. I had to burn the house down. It was the only way to end the suffering. Made in UE5. Hopefully it's optimized. I doubt it. I'm really worried about UE5 games for PC.
I was trapped in this house, bound by this body. Now, I break free.
Layers of fears. Layers of fears. It's just like Alien and Aliens. Layers of fear. Layers of fears.
This
Tears for
October,
fears. Ooh,
Gotham Knights
I
arrives. Batman is dead, and it's up to the
want to play
Batman
this
family,
game, even though people
Batgirl,
don't like the look of
Nightwing,
it.
Red Hood, and Robin to protect Gotham. To give us an exclusive new look, let's head to Montreal to hear from executive producer Fleur Marty.
Fleur Marty. Layers of Fear free.
Warm welcome from WB Games Montreal.
Layers of Fears.
I'm Fleur Marty. I'm the executive producer on Gotham Knights. Today, we are thrilled to share more with you on one of our beloved knights, Nightwing. This showcase is the first in our character series, and we're really looking forward to share more with you as we continue working towards our launch on October 25th. So I hope you enjoy the show and stay tuned.
I had nothing. And then this city became my home. Its people became my family. Gotham gave me everything. It deserves to feel safe.
Nightwing. So they cancelled the last gen versions of this game. So it's next gen only. PS5, Xbox Series, and PC only. But it looks like a PS4 game.
There's always more to do. And
It
now,
looks worse than Arkham Knight's graphics.
it's up to me.
Where's the gameplay? For goodness sake.
I got this, Bruce.
Yeah, he's really dead. He's really dead. Where was the gameplay? No gameplay.
That was Gotham Knights, and now we welcome. Oh, look who it is. Neil Druckmann
Oh,
from Naughty
no.
Dog, co-president of Naughty Dog.
No.
Great to have you with us, Neil.
I wonder if the Last of Us remake.
For Naughty Dog fans, and
I think we jinxed ourselves. We were joking about last night, like, watch the assets will leak, and lo and behold, that's what happened.
Well, the good news is there's some stuff that hasn't leaked that we have lots to share with people
No.
about all things at Naughty Dog. But first of all, it is it's a big month actually for Last of Us fans because Last of Us 1 and 2 both launched in June, and it's nearing its 2-year anniversary for Last of Us Part 2, which is hard to believe.
Yeah, it's crazy. 9 years for Last of Us 1, 2 years for Last of Us Part 2, and we still hear from fans. They're still sending us letters and art, and these characters in this journey and this world mean so
Say
much.
make another Uncharted. Don't make
and
another
it's
Last
just
of
been
Us.
kind of
It's
amazing.
rubbish.
Like Last of Us Part 2 early this year passed a pretty big milestone. It sold over 10 million units. And that kind of support, that kind of success, we're so grateful to our fans. It has allowed us to grow as a studio, and now we can take on multiple projects
Grow?
more than we've ever had. at the same
How can you grow any more? You're Naughty Dog.
Okay,
Surely you're
very interesting.
massive.
So, what can Last of Us fans expect in the future from you?
Thank you for asking, Jeff. So one of the things we've mentioned a while back is what started out as a multiplayer mode has evolved due to the team's ambition. They really want to do something beyond what we've ever done before at Naughty Dog. And we felt the way to do it justice is to make it a standalone title. And they've been working on it for the past 2 years. Ambition has grown, and we're not quite ready to fully unveil it. We're ready to lift the curtain a little
Jesus.
bit to give you like an update of where we're at.
Okay, well, what can you tell us about this new standalone multiplayer game?
Yeah, so we have a concept art that we want to show.
Concept art.
But what I can tell you is that this game is big.
Okay.
It's as big as any of our single-player games that we've done, and in some ways bigger. It's got a story. The way we're telling that story is
I wanted
very
it to be
unique
like an
to
actual
this game.
multiplayer mode, proper
It's got a brand new
multiplayer
cast of
mode.
characters that take
You
place
know,
at another place,
like team
another part
deathmatch
of the
and
United
stuff.
States.
It's like a city somewhat familiar, some people.
I'm sure our fans have already figured it out. And it's really cool. And it's being headed by Vinith Agarwal, Anthony Newman, and Joe Padnatti, all veterans of Uncharted and Last of Us. And you're going to see a lot more of this game come next year.
Next year. So
Next year, for 3 years for the
very
multiplayer.
exciting that, this has evolved, and I mean that concept art looks
Is
incredible.
it
I can't wait to
free?
see Naughty Dog storytelling fused with multiplayer live game.
It's something special.
It's a live service.
Okay,
No.
well, that's not all. We also have something that I've been reading about on the internet every day. It feels like up in Calgary, they're filming the Last of Us show for HBO, right?
Yeah, so for the past year, we've teamed up with Craig Mazin of Chernobyl.
See, my
fame
parents
and
want to watch
HBO
this.
to adapt
This is
Last
for
of
like
Us
people
into
who
a
don't
TV
play the
TV
games,
show.
like my parents.
They've been filming, and
My mum wants to watch
it's
it.
pretty incredible. The stuff I'm getting back, when we're looking at back at Naughty Dog, we can't help but feel emotional because
It's not for the people who played the game, I
quality's
don't
so
think.
high. It's so authentic to what we've made in the game. I just can't, I couldn't be proud of, like, again, Craig and that whole crew and everybody that's up there. And their last day of filming is tomorrow. So
The entire series last
Why
day of filming
bother?
is tomorrow.
Why take an interactive medium and make it not interactive? I don't see the
And
point.
You actually got to direct one of the episodes?
Yes, I think that really speaks to the kind of collaboration and trust that exists between Naughty Dog and HBO. They invited me to direct one of the episodes. I think we have an image from the episode I actually directed.
Ooh, okay. So we could first look. Let's take.
So you could see
Wow.
this is a certain museum.
You can
that
see
the
like
players
2
might know from the
pixels.
game. And I really have to talk about Pedro Pascal and Bella Ramsey, and not only directing them but seeing them do all the other episodes. They've thrown themselves at these roles for a whole year. watching the nuance that they bring to these characters, their relationship on and off camera, I couldn't help but think about Troy Baker and Ashley Johnson. It felt so similar to the chemistry those two actors had when we made the game. And it really feels like this is going to be something special. And I will say this will be the most authentic video game adaptation yet.
Well, I mean, that first image that they put out, it feels like the video game. Everything that I've seen, both public and other stuff, makes it feel sort of super legitimate, as you said, and that's awesome to see Joel and Ellie from the front side now for the first time. So we'll see more of that next year. That's coming as well, right? Serious?
You'll hear about it very soon. That's
okay.
all I'll say right now.
All right. Well, Last of Us HBO, very, very exciting.
I wonder what could be coming next.
I hear you actually have a couple actors from the show who are going to join us here.
We happen to have a couple actors here that are part of the show. We should bring them up.
Okay, come on up.
Oh, what's up, guys?
Oh, hello.
Troy Baker and Ashley Johnson.
Hello,
I know.
Ashley. Good to see you.
Good to see you.
I'm a little confused, though. I thought maybe Pedro Bella, but Troy Ashley out here from the game, right?
So when Craig and I started working on the show, almost one of our very first meetings, we said, Troy and Ashley have to be a part of it. And we're such fans of like the talent and the
What, as a cameo?
Create Joel and Ellie. We felt like it was so important that they become part of the show. And it has to be more than just like kind of like a wink to the camera and like a cameo.
Okay.
These are real roles that we're keeping on the wraps for now. But man, I'm bummed that I couldn't be there with you guys when you filmed your stuff.
There's been so much
It's
stuff I feel like
so good
on the internet. There's so much like talk about what's being filmed, and I think that's you guys have kept a complete secret that you were up there and you filmed your roles by now, obviously.
Well, keeping secrets with this franchise is kind of old hat. Like
Except for today.
Except for today.
Yeah.
Except for the date. It was one of the hardest things for us to do is to not let people know that, because we're so proud of it and the work that we did. We worked hard. The crew. I have to say, when I walked out on set, to be met with literally every person that I met on that crew is such a fan of this game, and they all knew what it was that they were working on and committed to working on this project because of their fan and their love for the game was one of the greatest. It was like I was coming home to friends.
Yeah, the attention to detail, the crew was amazing. Bella and Pedro are they're so perfect, and we've been trying to sort of describe that feeling of sort of seeing them in person. It's like the characters coming to life, but it's so much more than that. I feel like I can't fully explain it, but I am.
You're doing a disservice
so
to the game medium. Fuck you.
I can't wait to
You're
see
saying
it.
that they can't come to life in the game.
So good.
Bullshit.
I love the story. I love just being a part of.
I'm so excited about the series and the fact that you guys are going to be in it and undisclosed roles. I'm so fascinated how it's going to sort of bob and weave and are these characters we know from the game that they're playing new characters? Can you tell us anything?
Yes.
I can tell you.
So sneaky. All right. Well, we're so excited.
Maybe it's already on Twitter by now.
Hey. All right. Well, let's talk about what was on Twitter earlier today. Lots of talk about the idea, or really what's happening is it looks like you guys are remaking the original game, and this is like a ground-up remake. Is that right?
That's right. We wanted to give people the definitive version of the first game that wasn't encumbered by any technology. Wanted to find a way to get even closer to our original vision. We're able to do it on the PS5 and PC. And instead of talking about it, let's look at it.
All right, let's take a look at
Last
of Us
Part 1. But it's a shot-for-shot remake, isn't it? I had a little look at the trailer. I didn't watch it because it didn't run very well on the actual link. But it seems to be a shot-for-shot remake. So what's the fucking point?
I reckon it's got something to do with that girl.
Who's gonna pay £70 for this? It's a shot-for-shot fucking remake, pretty much. It's just the graphics of The Last of Us 2.
You know, I've never been this close.
What's the point?
It's the outside.
What's the point?
Everything you hope for.
It's not very good in the first place. It looks exactly the same.
Can it?
Once upon a time, I had somebody that I cared about. And in this world, that's good for one thing.
I'm not buying
Get you
this.
killed.
I mean, the graphics aren't even that much better, really. If you look at the cutscene graphics for the first game, they still look really good.
I got this.
It doesn't look that much better, really.
Hope you know how to use that thing.
What's the point? A shot-for-shot remake, and it's £70. You already did a remaster.
Truly one of my favorite games.
What
of the
the
past
fuck?
decade. Guys? What's your reaction to that?
Yeah, we hadn't seen that yet.
Yeah, you're watching it in real time.
Yeah.
It's because you did these. I mean, these performances you did a decade ago.
Yeah.
You didn't go back in. I mean, you used the original performances.
Yeah,
right?
actually, we
They
came up
used
with
the
a process
original
where we took the
performances.
original, animation that we did for the faces.
And they took the original animations. I mean, what? I mean, they did nothing. They literally have cut all the corners. It's barely even a remake.
Everything was rebuilt from the ground up. Same art director, re-art directed the whole thing.
They've made the remastered version look worse as well. They've used like super grainy photos, like low-res grainy photos from the remaster.
And got it closer to what you did on set than we could have achieved before.
I mean, I literally watched my dad play the remastered version. It still looks really good graphically. There's no need for a remake.
Just the fidelity of everything, 60 frames per second, all the stuff you're getting.
It runs at 60 frames a second on the remaster.
Because they're all new players for PS5 and PC. We wanted them to have the definitive version.
Yeah, you did that with the PS4 version.
I mean, when was the last time you guys played the game?
For retro
I
replay.
actually played it again just to refresh my memory before working on the show.
I was just a glutton for punishment, and I went straight from playing
never
part
played it.
1 straight into part 2. And so the last time that I played literally would have been 2 years ago, since we're celebrating the anniversary of part 2 coming out. So I mean, it looks like I'm definitely going to be up for another playthrough with this.
I can't wait to go back because it was you guys did such an amazing job on that original game. And
it's really, when you play it, when you see it in motion, it's really
No.
night and day from what it used to be.
No.
Think of The Last of Us 2.
Well, then show the fucking gameplay. Why show
the whole,
the cinematics, which have the least difference?
Everything we've learned on like Uncharted 4, Last of Us 2, we applied to this again to give that definitive version. Just to give a quick shout out, this project is headed up by Matthew Gallant and Shauna Skye. And you'll hear a lot more about it and see a lot more about it over the coming weeks leading up to the release September 2nd on PS5.
All right.
It's out soon. Well, soonish.
Neil, you've talked a lot about
That's ridiculous.
games directed by other people. What are you?
It's just to
Still making games.
promote the
haven't given up
HBO
my
show.
day
That's
job.
all.
It's a little early to talk about it. Maybe if someone in PlayStation wants to leak it, then we can talk about it now. Otherwise, we'll save it.
But you do have a new project.
Do have a new project, but we'll save it for another Summer Game Fest.
Okay. Okay. Well, we'll see. We'll try and save it. All right. Troy, Ashley, Neil, thank you so much for dropping by Summer Game Fest, and I am so excited that The Last of Us is returning, as you said, in September. So thanks, guys. Appreciate it.
Thanks, Jeff.
Awesome. All right, well, that is going to do it. Thanks to Naughty Dog and
Wow.
PlayStation for that very
The
special
big
look at
final
The Last of Us and the entire
announcement
franchise
was
and where things
spoiled.
are going. Very, very excited about that. All right, Summer Game Fest
Oh,
continues
God.
over the next few
No.
days. Coming up right now on this very stream is Day of the Devs with I Am 8-Bit and Double Fine, including an exclusive new look
Day of the
at the Planet
Devs.
Atlanta. And then the Devolver Digital Showcase. Tomorrow, we've got Netflix Geeked Week, which I'll be co-hosting, and the Tribeca Games Showcase streaming, along with the Epic Games Store Showcase. And then finally Sunday, Xbox
is the big
Bethesda
one.
Game Showcase. You can stream
my
them
birthday.
all at summergamefest.com. As for me, I'll see you again in August when we are back live in
Gamescom.
Cologne, Germany for Gamescom opening night live on August 23rd. And then the Game Awards will return in December live
The
from
Jeffs.
the Microsoft Theater in Los Angeles. And finally, I'm excited to share that Summer Game Fest will return in June 2023 as a digital and in-person event to bring the gaming community together. Thanks for being a part of Summer Game Fest. Remember, there are more events and announcements to come. We'll see you soon.
2 hours of nothing. 2 hours of nothing. Like, why? What's the point in any of this? You don't have anything to show. Don't show it. What's the point?
Happy birthday.
Oh dear, here we go.
To you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Day of the Devs. Day of the Devs. What? You don't know what Day of the Devs is? Day of the Devs is the greatest and definitely the oldest independent games festival that exists. It was started over 10 years ago by Double Fine Productions and I Am 8-Bit to celebrate the best independent games out there and bring them to you, the fans. We wanted to bring developers and players together to get together, play games, and have a great time. It used to be a physical event only in San Francisco, but now it has gone digital so the whole world can enjoy it. And we're really excited this year to be part of Summer Game Fest. So sit back, relax, put on your party hats.
This thing? I'm supposed to put this on?
That's right, everybody, put on your party hats. Everybody. Everybody. That's right, that looks good. Now we're cooking. Put on your party hat and enjoy Day of the Devs.
No break. You're just going straight into the next thing.
We got a new one today. This is from a good friend Michael Frey and Rafael Munoz. Previously, Michael made a game called Kids with Playables that we published at Double Fine Presents, and this is his new one. It's about the limited time we have on Earth told through
great.
the life of a flock.
It's a very cheery game then. Very cheery, very optimistic.
Hello, everyone. My name is Michael. You might know my work from a game called Plug and Play. I co-founded a company called Playables where we made a game called Kids. But today we're going to talk about this guy.
I only have
in my
paper.
upcoming project. That is a collaboration with Rafael Munoz, who is the principal
I didn't have a
programmer
color
on the game.
printer.
The project we're collaborating on is called Time Flies.
You play a fly who dies in what, 90 seconds or something.
Time Flies is about our limited time in this world. In Switzerland, where I'm right now, we have a life expectancy of maybe 84 years. In the US, it's about 77 years.
Because you get shot.
So you have a little bit less time to achieve the things you want in your life.
Well, so depending on where you are in the world, you have a different expectancy in the game. So people in like third world countries are fucked if they want to play the game.
In Time Flies, the things you can achieve are nicely prepared on a bucket list. This is a very small part of that bucket list. So these are the things you can do in the world.
Buzz, 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 buzz. It's like Goose Game, but you play a fly. Die old. Learn an instrument. Look, they're actually showing gameplay? What is this madness? An indie developer showing gameplay? I don't believe it. Well, being published by Double Fine, so I guess it technically isn't indie. Go on tour.
The game is coming to PlayStation, Nintendo Switch, PC and Mac sometime next year. Please visit timeflies.buzz where you can sign up for the newsletter so you get updated when it's out, or you find a link to the Steam page where you can wishlist the game. Thank you.
You are a fly. You are pointless. Just like you playing the game. Your life is short. No, it's not. It's too long. Just like these conferences. They're too long. Yeah, so don't spend your time watching these fucking live streams. It's a waste of time. Yeah.
Our next game is Planet of Lana, the debut title from Sweden-based Wishfully Studios and published by Thunderful Publishing. The gameplay is reminiscent of dark side-scrollers like Inside and Little Nightmares, but the vibes could not be more different. Who are these enigmatic enemies? What do they want with Lana's sister and her world? And what other secrets are there to uncover in this beautiful, boundless environment?
Hello, my name is Adam Stjernljus and I'm the creative director at Wishfully. We're a small indie game studio in Sweden making Planet of Lana. In our game, you play a young girl called Lana, who is forced out on a mission to save her sister that has been taken away by an invading robot army.
The chances of
Early on in the
anything
game,
coming
Lana
from
meets
Mars.
the mystical creature Mui.
A million
You
to
quickly
one.
develop a strong bond and friendship to Mui, and she proves to be both intelligent and loyal.
Hello.
Whee!
Being her own personality, Mui also has things that she's afraid of.
No water.
But being small and agile also has its advantages. For example, being able to reach places that you can't. She also has this special ability she can use to control some of the strange creatures of this planet. Together, you have to make it through both the harsh and beautiful environments of Novo. Past dangerous robots, through deep and cold caves.
Robots.
Unraveling long-forgotten mysteries that all lead to your destined future.
That all lead to death.
Planet of Lana is really a labor of love, and we're very excited here at Wishfully to bring you what we believe is a truly unique adventure. And beyond the companion-based puzzle solving and hand-painted art style, you will experience an engaging story with twists and turns that hopefully will stay with you long after the credits have rolled. Planet of Lana is coming to Xbox and PC this year, and you can wishlist right now at Steam or sign up at our newsletter at planetoflana.com.
This next title from 2-Star Games is quite literally an on-the-rails shooter. You and your little yellow train with its mounted machine gun and exquisite collection of bobbleheads will face off against a demonic, clown-faced train who is hell-bent on devouring human flesh. This is Choo Choo Charles.
I can see the camera
I'm
crew
Gavin,
in
I'm the
your
solo developer
eyes.
behind 2-Star Games, and I'm currently making Choo Choo Charles.
God. Oh God, it's horrible. It's like Thomas the Tank Engine in a nightmare. Oh no! Go! Shoot! Thomas, no, why? Ah, it's got legs. Ah, it's a spider
it's an
train.
open world horror game where you navigate an island in an old train.
Open world, but it's on rails.
Upgrade it over time, and then use it to fight an evil spider train named Charles.
Oh God! Thomas, why?
If you pump enough lead into his face, that'll probably encourage him to run off and find something else to eat.
What if you kill him though? Is that the end of the game? How long is it?
You have one goal above all else, and that's to summon Charles to a 1v1 and fight him to the death. To do that, you'll need to explore the open world, looting abandoned areas and completing missions for the locals to gain powerful new weapons and scraps that you can use to upgrade your train's speed, armor, and damage. you'll need to leave the relative safety of your train and venture out on foot.
Having a train is pretty cool. Not a lot of games give you a train, really. Like any.
This is where things get really dangerous, with Charles constantly roaming around looking for his next meal, and camps of shotgun-wielding cultists looking for someone to feed to him.
Now you're stuck in there.
After collecting 3 heavily guarded gems from abandoned mines around the island, you'll place the gems on one of the shrines, angering Charles and drawing him to your location.
Spoilers. Just tell us the entire game. The FOV is very narrow. There's a lot of head bob. So, Jesus Christ.
Best be careful out there, because it might be unwise to wander too far from your train. If you do encounter Charles while you're roaming around, it doesn't matter what you do now,
in a yellow choo-choo train.
The
yellow choo-choo train.
Escape with
the
your
yellow
life,
choo-choo train.
or see it flash before your eyes.
Oh God, no, Charles, leave me alone. Whoa, get in. Oh no, get in the train. Get in the yellow train. No. Choo
If it
Choo
sounds like something
Charles.
for you, be sure to follow and wishlist Choo Choo Charles on Steam.
Choo
I
Choo.
greatly appreciate it. It really does mean a lot.
We've got a special one for you. It's very personal and near and dear to I Am 8-Bit because it's a I Am 8-Bit Presents published title. It's called Escape Academy, and think of it like Hogwarts, but for escape rooms. It's from developer Coin Crew
Hogwarts
Games, and
without
they
the,
hail from the arcade amusement
transphobia.
space. They've designed escape rooms in real life. Better they talk about their game than me. Here they are.
Hey, I'm Mike.
I'm Wyatt.
And I'm Michelle, the art director.
Wait, am I supposed to say I'm the... Hey, I'm Mike.
I'm Wyatt. We're the founders.
And I'm Michelle, the art director.
Oof, okay. This is, I hate that.
All right, once more with feeling. Hey, I'm Mike.
I'm Wyatt.
And I'm Michelle.
And we're Coin Crew Games.
What the fuck?
When Coin Crew Games was founded, we were actually building real-world escape rooms and arcade machines, but when the pandemic hit, we needed to pivot. So we
When the
decided
pandemic
to take
hit,
those
we went out of
learnings, building
business.
real-world escape rooms and transpose them into a digital format, and thus Escape Academy was born.
Good luck trying to hack me without sufficient power. Probability of your expulsion.
I'm afraid I can't let you do
Escape
that.
Academy is an escape room adventure.
I'm afraid I can't let you see any
You can
gameplay.
play either single player or
It's not
co-op.
allowed.
You play as a student at this titular, mysterious escape
I'm gonna go
academy
get a drink
where
quickly.
you get to master the art of puzzle solving
I won't
and
miss
train
anything.
to become the ultimate escapist.
What are you waiting for? A room full of gas is no place to relax.
We're all fans of escape rooms, so when we couldn't find a digital, authentic escape room experience, we decided to make one ourselves.
Walls are often misleading at the Academy.
Escape Academy isn't just a puzzle game, it's an escape room game, and it brings that play pattern home. We have a huge amount of puzzles in this game, and they never repeat. And in addition to that, you can solve every puzzle using just your mind, no dexterity required, although you may want to bring a paper and pencil.
The academic theming gave us the leverage to create a wide variety of rooms that support the narrative and put players in situations they would never find themselves in real life escape rooms.
When we were designing the game, it was really helpful to have the experience of both playing a lot of escape rooms and designing real-world escape rooms as sort of a design anchor to buoy us to.
I did not anticipate the rodent assisting you. Bad turmeric. Sadly, that rat will be no help in bypassing my lasers.
We really took our time to create an eclectic cast of students and faculty members that help guide you throughout the academic journey of Escape Academy.
Building on the lessons that you get in each room and raising the stakes throughout your journey at the Academy was definitely a design pillar we wanted to make sure came through in the final game.
I am not feeling so well. Analysis, I have succumbed to disco fever.
Escape Academy is coming to Xbox, PlayStation, and PC on July 14th and will be available day one on Xbox Game Pass.
And you can wishlist us today.
So we make no money.
We'll see you at the Academy.
Thanks.
Escape Academy!
This game's for all those fans of organization out there, all those organizers. It's from a studio called Max Inferno, and it's a game about getting things lined up just right. It's called A Little to the Left.
Should it be called OCD? What the hell? Real people? Oh my god. It's real.
Hi, I'm Annie.
Hi, and I'm Lucas, and we are Max Inferno.
Yep, and we're really excited to share with you today a cozy puzzle game that we've been working on called A Little to the Left.
It's not real.
A Little to the Left is a game where you sort, stack, and tidy up the house.
It's
In
torture.
each level, puzzles are hidden
That's not a
among
game.
regular household objects, and you solve them by arranging items in a very particular way.
Evil. Burn it.
Many of the levels have multiple solutions. It's all about observation and imagining the different structures that could be at play. The game takes inspiration from our own home and some of our own little tendencies. Another big source of inspiration for the game is our cat, Rookie, who should be around here somewhere. Occasionally, this cat will show up on the periphery of your gameplay.
No!
and
No!
undo
It's
your
too
tight work,
real! It's too
just to
real!
shake things up a little bit.
I can't deal with it. No.
The game starts off pretty simple, but as you progress, the logic behind the puzzles becomes a little more surreal. There is a lot to tidy up in A Little to the Left. Actually, every day brings something new. With the daily tidy delivery, you get even more out of our favorite puzzles. And you earn fun badges too.
It's got dailies.
Well, thanks for stopping by.
We hope you enjoy A Little to the Left when it releases later this year.
See you later.
Bye.
Bye. They actually seem like humans. Unlike the robots of everyone else. Waka 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 waka. No, leave the Switch alone.
I've been excited about this one ever since it was announced ages ago. It's from developer Gummy Cat. It's called Bear and Breakfast. And the title says it all. You're a bear, you run in bed and breakfast in the woods, and it's really freaking fun. We're debuting a brand new animated trailer, a bunch of gameplay you've never seen, and finally announcing a release date.
Oh. Oh no. Poor bear. Oh no. Evil cat.
I'm Ioana.
And I'm Raresh. We're from Gummy Cat in Romania.
Today, we're showing you our first game called Bear and Breakfast. It's a laid-back management adventure game where you build and run a B&B in the woods, but you're a bear.
Oh, okay.
In Bear and Breakfast,
Just don't starve, but you're a bear.
Curious bear from Silver Valley who lives in a small home with his mom and two best friends.
Roar.
We grew up on management sims. Games like Theme Hospital were big inspirations for us, but we also wanted to make a game that tells a story alongside the usual management stuff.
With my feetsies.
So it turns out that humans are coming back for some reason, and they need a place to stay. There's old rundown buildings all over the place, and you're just the bear for the job. The game follows a linear story that you advance by solving quests. A lot of them involve finding materials, building rooms, crafting furniture, and decorating stuff. The actual furniture you do make awards different kinds of points. For instance, beds give comfort, showers give hygiene, that type of thing. You have to make sure that your room scores are high enough to satisfy whatever your guests are asking for. Each type of score comes with its own challenges. For example, later on, you'll need to cook food for your guests through a minigame.
Looks a bit complicated.
There's a lot more to Bear and Breakfast, but you can play at your own pace since the game won't rush you.
It's very busy.
And there's definitely no creepy subplot hidden somewhere in the forest.
We're very excited to be part of Day of the Devs this year, and we can't wait to introduce you all to Hank and his friends when Bear and Breakfast launches later this summer. Thank you.
West Virginia.
So I don't want to say a lot about this next one. It's full of secrets and puzzles and mystery that are best discovered on your own. It's a beautiful game from a studio called Shared Memory. It's a pixel art Metroidvania full of interesting creatures. It's called Animal Well.
Hi, I'm Billy Basso. Today I'm going to be showing you a game I've been working on called Animal Well. In Animal Well, you explore a surreal and sometimes dangerous pixel art labyrinth that is filled with secrets. As you explore, you'll encounter various creatures, but it's not always clear if they're friendly or not, so it's best to proceed with some amount of caution.
You play a blob. No. D-blob.
Throughout the game, you're going to find various items that will give you new abilities and help you solve some puzzles.
What the fuck? Wobbly cat. Wobbly cat.
Every item in the game has multiple uses, but you're going to have to experiment if you want to figure out what they all are. Animal Well is a pixel art game. That's not just a pander to nostalgia. Instead, I'm viewing it as a technical opportunity. A 4K TV screen has 144 times as many pixels, but that means I have 144 times as much processing power to apply to each pixel. Throughout the game, you'll see a lot of things like fluid sims or dynamic lighting effects that haven't really been used in a pixel art game before.
Hungry
Designing
hippos.
Animal Well is a layered experience. So what that means is the base layer is something the average person can play through and enjoy to completion.
But then there's a second layer, which for most games you would consider this part like 100%ing the game. There are lots of hidden items in nooks and crannies throughout the world. They're not obvious, and you might need some help to find these. The third layer has puzzles that don't really present themselves as puzzles. They might go unnoticed for years, potentially.
Like Tunic.
Or they might require some community collaboration to solve.
Also, there's a puzzle in this video that may require some community collaboration to understand. But the first 10 people to figure it out will get a free copy of the game at launch. And then while you're doing that, you can maybe wishlist it. But yeah, thank you so much.
I see a DS thing in the background. Wobbly cat. Wobbly dog. Yum. Animal Well.
Next up is Naiad, a colorful exploration game.
It's not
where
the
you
5th
play as a water
anniversary.
nymph,
It's the 10th
traversing
anniversary.
a zen and peaceful world. This game comes to us from
You're
Highward,
wearing the wrong
a solo
shirt.
developer from Spain.
Hi, I'm really happy to be part of the 10th anniversary of Day of the Devs at this exciting Summerfest edition. I'm Elwin from Highward, a solo dev indie studio from Spain, working on bringing to life very unique and personal games. I would like to share with you a preview of Naiad, a relaxing and colorful exploration adventure about flowing by a river. I put all my love creating every part of this game, so please enjoy.
I love him. Ooh, backstroke. So I backstroke. I don't go very far though. I like it. It's nice.
The journey starts with the birth of a little water nymph at the spring of the river. Naiad will grow up and mature, obtaining vitality from floating leaves and flowers, learning to swim like a duck, dive like a fish, dance like a frog, finding other adorable friends like butterflies, rabbits, snakes, turtles, crocodiles, and much more. Help them to find their way, avoiding obstacles and dangers, using your skills. You will immerse through a lot of beautiful places like a deep forest, a dark cave, a joyful creek, and more. Water, symbolizing life, starts pure and fresh, and little by little it will be fading into dark. You can sing to regenerate the nature, making sprout flowers in your path. And you must do your best, because the humans are controlling this river world. Humans create their own fake rivers, like these noisy roads with strange smoke creatures. You are the guardian of this river, and that seems to be a difficult task, but don't be afraid, because a tiny cloud will take care of you from the sky. The beautiful hair of Nayad is like its vitality. You can make it grow up under the sun rays, change its color, even tie small flowers on it. Creating Nayad, I focused on a wholesome experience. Enjoy it at your own pace, exploring and flowing.
Nayad will be available for PC and consoles by the end of this year. Thank you for watching.
So you go around restoring nature? But is there any, like, challenges along the way?
If you ever find yourself longing for the good old days, then why not take a
No.
trip back to the Stone Age? Cooperative life and farming simulation game from Sodaden and Cryptico. Hunt and gather to care for your settlement, explore the ancient world around you, and best of all, become a friend to the mammoths. This is Roots of Pacha.
Hi, I'm Timo, co-founder of Sodaden along with my brother.
Hi, I'm Karen, the narrative designer. We're based in San Diego with the rest of the team in Argentina.
Hola a todos, I am Dancer, the main artist.
And I'm Johnny, Timo's brother. We are the team developing Roots of Pacha, a farming sim set in the Stone Age where you help your clan develop the ideas that shape humanity.
In a time when there weren't stores to buy seeds or anything else, you'll build your village from the ground up. Instead of using money, you'll transform the world around you by contributing and working with your clan.
Socialism.
Starting small, you'll explore the regions of this new land, discovering plants and resources along the way. Many of the ideas you develop.
Yeah, this game was announced. This game was announced 2 years ago, and it's still not out yet. So many of these games have been announced, but we've forgotten that they were announced. So they have to re-announce
them. Ideas will build
them.
on one another, and after a while, you'll find your community transformed.
Because they all blend into one. So they all look the bloody same. There's no unique identifier, really.
You'll venture into the caves to meet the spiritual world, to try and explain who you are and why you're here.
To suffer.
The game's Stone Age setting was inspired by the book The Clan of the Cave Bear. Roots of Pacha is set in simpler times, but the society is still complex. For example, finding something to eat went from satisfying a basic need to making a dish and creating a reason to gather. As you discover ways to make life easier, you'll find time to experience all the fun Pacha's world has to offer. You'll get to know your clan, meet others living around you, and maybe even find that special someone. Our love of farming sims started with the first Harvest Moons, and Stardew Valley took it to the next level. With Roots of Pacha, we want to make our own unique contribution to this genre. We're working on this project with all of our hearts. We're super excited for you to play the final version. In in the meantime, we have a brand new demo that
Demo?
just went live today.
Oh
Thanks for
my
having
God.
us. Muchas gracias.
Now on Steam.
And now I am very pleased to present a world premiere from our friends at Us2 Games, the folks who brought you Monument Valley, Alba, and a bunch of other really, really cool games. Here it is.
Desta.
At Us2 Games, we really try and take what's meaningful and great about games and deliver that to everybody. So with Monument Valley, we made people care about a character for the first time if they've never really engaged with games very much. And with Alba Wildlife Adventure, we took open world games and packaged that into a kind of theme about saving an island that more people are going to want to engage with than just the hardcore. And with this game, what we really want to do is take these genres that we really love, like roguelike games and turn-based tactics, add a little bit of sports game in there as well, and themes about dreams and conflicting fears, and really package that together into something that feels really unique. In the game, you play the role of Desta. He's a young person in their early 20s who's coming home for the first time, having not left home in the very best way. Their relationship with their mother and their family and their friends, there's a few of them that were a little bit broken. And they were broken because they didn't really have the words to say. And their father, who used to be a big part of their life, unfortunately passes away, and they don't have those tools and that person to lean on to bridge that gap. So they manage to go home, they find this old ball they used to play with their dad, and when they try and fall asleep with it, they find themselves in a world between worlds, neither asleep nor awake. And when they're in this, they can explore these moments, these memories,
It's on
and
the
solve
phone.
these creative problems through
It's
a
on
ball
on the
game.
iPads.
And when they do that, they find the right words to say to confront these people.
The people we're going to be meeting in Desta's dreams are people who were significant to Desta before they left town a couple of years back. And there are lots of people they don't know quite as well, too, and some people who have been shaped by Desta's impression of them in their dreams. But they've all had a profound impact on Desta's life. These characters are really interesting because all of them are interwoven as part of Desta's story, but also with each other. They don't just appear as abstractions, but they really feel like a part of the makeup of Desta's background. One way or another, the people that Desta meets throughout the game helped Desta become who they are today. And they've taught Desta a number of different things, like standing up for themselves, taking risks, expressing themselves, and more. There are a few different themes in the story, but I would say that certainly loss is a big part of it. Finding yourself, courage and perseverance, and reawakening. No pun intended.
It feels like we've been able to put a lot of ourselves into Desta. The same is true for pretty much all of our games, but Desta in particular is very personal to a lot of the members of the team. I'm sure we can all relate to some of the themes of maybe having ghosted a friend and not being sure how you could like get back in touch with them, or dwelling over
I
how you
never
might
had
have
friends
said
to begin with,
something
two
in a
ghosts.
conversation and like having that play over and over in your mind, which is like one of the core themes of the game.
It's definitely got more depth and more game mechanics than anything we've made before, and it's being designed from the ground up to be a multi-platform title. We're really looking forward to telling you more about Desta, the memories between, in the coming weeks and the coming months.
This next game is called Shim. It's a shadow platformer. You're a little blobby character platforming around inside shadows.
Shimmer.
In a game with a really cool minimalist graphic art style. I hope you like it.
Hi, I'm Ewout and I'm the developer of Schim.
And I'm Niels from Exonice, and I help Ewout develop Schim. We're located in the north of the Netherlands in a town called Leeuwarden.
We are a team of 2, plus the talented people at Moonseller, who do the audio. Schim is a game where you move around in shadows. You play as a schim, a shadow creature. As a whole, Schim is made to be approachable for a variety of players. At its core, it's about jumping around in shadows and platforming towards the end of a level. Each shadow has her own schim. The player plays around as a schim of a human. However, this schim is separated from that person, and it's up to you to find your way back. In the game, you will also help other schim characters who have also been separated from their shadow. You can help them by finding their object. Schim takes big inspiration from the feeling of playing as a child. Playing imaginary games with made-up rules. Move around in shadows and jump to the next shadow.
The floor is lava.
Check it out and follow us at schimgame.com.
Hi everyone, and thank you Dev the Dev for having us this year. I'm Anne, the manager of Asobu, a community hub for indie game creators in Tokyo. We have a space where people can come to work and meet other people, do small gatherings, and we are helping Japanese devs by introducing them to platforms, console publishers, helping them on marketing, or as usually they don't speak English, helping them to apply to overseas events like this one. And we're also doing a lot of online contents and streams, like our big Asobu Indie Showcase, which will be aired this summer in English and Japanese, or our monthly stream Indie Collection, and podcasts, and many other things you can check on YouTube and Twitch. But first, let's check two really cool Japanese titles.
Fox and Frog Travelers.
Fox and Frog Travelers, The Demon of Arashino Island, is a 3D action-adventure game with a Japanese-inspired atmosphere. You will play as Fox, her girl who finds herself on Arashino Island and starts traveling with Frog. Torii gates, fusto lantern and neon gives light and color to the island. But something is lurking in the shadows, inching even closer.
Run away!
Fox and Frog Travelers is developed by Rias, an illustrator and concept artist that came up with the idea for it, based on one of his illustrations. Fox and Frog Long Journey Through the Night is planned for release in a few years.
Few years! Why announce it? Jesus. I quit.
First game of the young solo developer Yo Fuji, Goodbye World is a narrative game about two young indie game creators, the shy Kani and the extrovert Kumade.
Why is it so blurry? It's the art
Mixing
style.
influences from comics like Ghost World and games like The Beginner's Guide or Mother 3.
It's like
Goodbye
chromatic
World is a tale
abrasion.
about the passion and struggles that comes with game creation.
Aberration?
Through 13 chapters of the story, rendered in beautiful pixel art in a resolution close to the Super NES and Game Boy Advance.
It's like playing without your glasses on. Goodbye world, goodbye cruel world.
Goodbye World is due out on Steam later this year. If you like those games, don't hesitate to wishlist and to follow the devs on Twitter. And if you are interested by Japanese indie scene or indie games, You can follow us on Twitter, on Discord, chat with us, and watch our Indie Game Showcase, which is coming this summer. And thank you again for watching, and Day of the Devs for having us.
The process of moving to a new city can be daunting. Our next game, Birth, from solo developer Madison Carr, who hails from Chicago, explores the idea of quelling loneliness through this puzzle adventure.
Hi, my name is Madison, and I am making a game called Birth. Birth is a point-and-click puzzle game about living alone in a large city. In order to quell your loneliness, you decide to create a creature, a friend, a partner for yourself, by collecting spare bones and organs that you find while traversing the city.
What? Jesus.
You will explore libraries and post offices and museums and cafes and apartments that don't belong to you. In each of these buildings, you will meet creatures, and you will get to know them by searching through their personal belongings. Their laptops and phones, their cabinets and their notebooks. Within these personal belongings, there are puzzles. Some are physics-based, some are pattern-based, some are abstract. There are no instructions.
It's like Happy
and
Game.
You are rarely doing the same thing twice.
Happy Game.
Alongside the main game, there are optional hidden tokens that you can find to unlock secret buildings and treasures. Birth comes out this August. I made this game with my whole heart, and I hope that you like it.
You need therapy. Birth. Your birthright. Be damned.
In our next title, How to Say Goodbye, you play as the ghost of a person who's recently died and is embarking on the journey of accepting their own death. The mechanics underscore the message that there's always a way through grief. You may get stuck, but you can always stop, reevaluate, and keep moving. It's all just part of the puzzle.
Hi, I'm Florian, co-author of the upcoming narrative puzzle game, How to Say Goodbye.
You play the ghost of someone who just died in Among Us.
In How to Say Goodbye, you help a group of quirky ghosts overcome various obstacles and conundrums by reorganizing the level as you like.
That door is sus.
Moving one tile will also push the surrounding tiles.
Bay. Hey, Bay.
The puzzle elements are only moved around, but never removed. So, just like a Rubik's Cube, the puzzles never end up in a state where you can't solve them. Follow various characters looking to discover why they are still here and how to move on while trying to escape the grasp of an evil wizard who doesn't know how to let go. How to Say Goodbye tells a story of loss and grief, but we intend the experience to be as gentle, kind, and positive as possible. If this sounds like something that you would be interested in, please wishlist the game. It would mean a lot to us. Thank you.
Oh, hi. Well, wasn't that a great show and a great cake, and it's all gone, and so now we have to say goodbye. I hope you liked that. I hope you liked all the games. Thank you to all the developers for making such fantastic games and for bringing them here for everyone to enjoy.
Special thanks to all of our generous sponsors. You've always been there for us, and we could not do this without you. PlayStation, Idea Xbox, Nintendo, Steam, Epic Games Store. Y'all are awesome. Thank you. Extra special thanks to Dose One, the Magic Man, for supplying all the beats and sound effects and tunes you hear in every summer Game Fest edition of Day of the Devs. We couldn't have done any of this without you, or at least it'd be really quiet and kind of suck.
We're not done with the Day of the Devs 10th anniversary just yet. If you go to dayofthedevs.com and sign up for our newsletter, you will be amongst the first to hear about all the excitement that's to come this
Newsletter.
year.
Other than that, thank you so much to everybody who watched, and we'll see you next year. Bye.
Bye. Bye.
We'll see you next time.
Make a new brutal legend.
You thought it was over, but it is actually not. Day of the Devs continues with a special after-party performance by the one and only Peter Berkman of Anamanaguchi fame. He's debuting new music from a game you've probably never heard of. It's called Little Nemo and the Guardians of Slumberland. And the reason you haven't heard of it is because it's debuting on Kickstarter at this very
Kickstarter.
freaking moment.
People still
Enjoy.
use that.
See you later. Thanks for tuning in to Day of the Devs Summer Game Fest Edition. Bye.
Bye. Bye. Bye. Bye, Felicia. Rappa-pum-pum. 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 Hey, to jump. Brighton Palace Pier. It's like DuckTales. You've got a pogo stick. Whee! It's a yo-yo. Wake up. Wake up. Go away. It's a furry. It's another furry. They're everywhere. Yeah. Just launched on Kickstarter. Whoa. Stray? What? Oh. No. I thought you were going to show Stray then. On July 28th, our showcase returns. But doesn't Stray come out before that? I think so. Ah, it's them. July 28th. Summer Games Fest and Day of the Devs. It's kind of odd how they plop that on at the end. Gosh, I missed that one. There was a VR showcase. Ooh. How long was it? Not very long.
Great year for VR, but as we'll show you today, there's plenty more on the way. Now,
you sure about that?
That sends your music.
Hopefully, with VR 2 coming out for PlayStation, maybe it'll finally push VR forward. Maybe. I'd hope so.
And although we don't want to spoil too much yet, here is some new.
There just aren't any, like, apart from Half-Life Alyx, there aren't any full VR experiences, really.
Paradise Hotel.
And again, I still think it's a nice idea in thought, but when you actually do it, you're like, I don't know about this. I'd rather just sit down and play a video
game in the Rhythm of the Universe series from Rotu Entertainment. You'll explore
all VR games, they all look the same. They're all first-person VR games look the same with the hands and all that. There's not many unique experiences for VR, I don't feel.
Helps athletes prepare to awaken the energy of your blade.
Every
Bam, bam, bam. Like you can do third-person VR games just fine. Like,
and Ragnarok's unique.
you don't need to make a VR game first-person necessarily. It seems like 99% of VR games are first-person. You can do anything with VR, really. Do anything. Do anything. I could do anything for love. Right, where are the demos? Good luck finding the demos. Demos. Like Steam is a nightmare to actually find stuff. Okay, Root Patcher. Download that. Do I have any space? A little bit. A tiny bit of space. Not a lot of space. 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 Midnight Fight Express demo. This one was good. Pure Logic. Biocrisis. June 9th. Teapot. I'm a little teapot. Is this... Looks VR, yeah. Well, I do have a VR headset, but it's not set up because I don't play anything on it, and it just gets in the way. Cyberstorm. Coming soon to early access. Sometimes they come back. Oh my god. New Horizon. Browse all new releases. Yeah. I thought this game was already out. Clearly not. Let's download that. Evil dreams. Evil dreams are made of this. So the Last of Us remake, is it going to release on PC at the same time? I mean, I doubt it. Postal. A new Postal game. The £55 for the Quarry? What the fuck? What? 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 £55? How? Wow. Why is it so... £65? Why is it so expensive? What the shit? Mamma mia. Halo. Halo, my honey. There's no store page for it yet. The Last of Us, no. Or is it just Last of Us? No. There's a demo for Saints Row on the Epic Games Store. They do demos on the Epic Games Store now? Preparing. This game's rubbish. This game rubbish. No one cares. Oh, it's free. Okay, sure. How big is it though? Too big. What the hell have I got installed? Okay, uninstall that now. Saints Row. There's no Goat Simulator 2. Maneater. I own this on PlayStation Plus. But I guess I could play it on PC instead. Whoa, hello cat. What are you doing? Why have you jumped up? Whoa. Cat, you're too big to fit there. Okay, just sit on the desk. That's fine. That's fine. She's a man-eater. Make you work hard. How big is this? Don't know. Wow, you've literally just sat down on my keyboard. You're the first cat to actually do that. Cat. So where do I find the demos? Here we go. The Boss Factory. I gotta buy it. You've got to buy the demo. Well, I'm gonna take a break anyway. Next time we'll play the demos. I reckon we'll play. I think Midnight Flight Express looks the best thing. I would say. Metal Hellslinger, Roots of Patcha. I've never played a game like this actually. Like I haven't played Stardew Valley. Maybe I'll love it. But yeah, what's tomorrow? Cat, I can't click on this. You're on the keyboard. What is tomorrow? Netflix. Tribeca Games Spotlight. The Future Game Show. We'll see. I don't know what time is it? 6 o'clock. Netflix. I probably won't watch the Netflix. Netflix Week Games. Maybe. I don't know. Tribeca Games Spotlight. What's on the Tribeca Games Spotlight? A Plague Tale Requiem and Cuphead. So maybe it's worth watching for that. Maybe. But the big one is the Xbox one. Hopefully they'll show. They've got so much stuff now, Bethesda, Xbox. So they should show something. Hope so. Capcom are doing a showcase. Really? Didn't they already do one? It was called the State of Play. The Future Game Show usually is one of the best ones. So hopefully they'll show some stuff off on that. Guerrilla Collective, probably won't watch that. Awesome Games Direct, I think I watched that last year. And there's some pretty good stuff in there, I think. But yeah. I'm going to take a break. But, thanks for watching. And I'll see you on the next one for demos. Bye.